everybody, how are you today? This is Bahra Masaili and I'm here as an English teacher. In this video, I'm going to teach you quantifiers. Quantifiers indicate amounts or quantities of things. In this video, we are going to look at how to use and the differences between the following quantifiers. They are many, much, lots of, a lot of, little, a little, few, a few, some, and any. But before talking about these quantifiers, we have to know countable and uncountable nouns. So let's start the first part of this video. As I told you, it is really important to know countable nouns and uncountable nouns. In order to determine the quantities of something, you should know which quantifiers should be followed with which kind of nouns. Okay, I mean countable nouns or uncountable nouns. For example, we have the word book, okay, as a countable noun. There is a book on the table and we can say a book, okay? And we can say there are books on the table. And here we add s to the word book, okay? In order to say that this word is plural, okay? In order to make it to the plural form. But the word water as an uncountable noun, we can say there is water, okay? There is water in the glass. And we shouldn't say there is a water in the glass, okay? It is not correct at all. And also, we can say there are waters in the glass, okay? Just we should say there is water, okay? There is water in the glass. Now the word much. Much determines uncountable nouns and it is used in question and negative sentences. For example, how much water do you drink during a day? How much water do you drink during a day? Here we have water as an uncountable noun and much, okay, as a quantifier that should be followed with an uncountable noun. That is, here we have water as an uncountable noun. And also it is a question, okay? So we can say that much should be used in question, okay? And also in negative. For example, you don't have much time before the bus leaves. You don't have much time before the bus leaves, okay? Here we have time, okay, as an uncountable noun and we use much, okay, before it as a quantifier. And here it is negative. You don't, okay, you don't have much time. You don't have much time. You don't have enough time, okay? Now, next is many. Many. And many determines countable nouns. Okay, as I told you, countable nouns like book, chair, tree, okay, and something that we can count. And also, it is used in negative and question, the same as much. For example, in this sentence, we have, how many apples do you eat? How many apples do you eat? Here we have apple, okay? And also, I should say that we use many with plural countable nouns, okay? It is very important. It is really important to know. We should use plural nouns after many. And here we have apple, okay? Apples, okay? As a countable noun and plural countable noun, okay? And we say, how many apples do you eat? And it is a question, okay? And we say, how many apples? And we shouldn't use singular nouns after many, okay? And also, as I told you, we use many in negative sentences. For example, there aren't many cars on the street. There aren't many cars on the street. Here we have cars as plural countable nouns, and okay, we use in negative sentence. There aren't, okay, here are plural. There aren't, it is negative. There aren't many cars on the street. Here we have lots of and a lot of. Lots of and a lot of can be used with countable nouns and also uncountable nouns. And both of them have the same meaning. For example, there is lots of salt in the food, or there is a lot of salt in the food. Here, salt as an uncountable noun, and it is used after, okay, after the word lots of and a lot of, and there is no difference, okay? And the next is, there are lots of rooms in this house. There are lots of rooms in this house. Or, there are a lot of rooms in this house. Okay? So, you should know that after lots of or a lot of, if you want to use a countable noun, it should be in plural form. And here, room, it is rooms, okay? Rooms is a countable noun, and we can say rooms, okay? Not a room. Here we have few and a few. And we use countable plural nouns with few and a few. For example, few students walk to school in the country. Here we have few students, okay? And student as a countable noun, and we use the plural countable noun, okay? Students, few students, and it has a negative feeling. And we say small amount of student, okay? Small amount of student, and it has a negative meaning. But when we say a few students walk to school in the country, it has a good feeling, okay? And it is a positive meaning, okay? I mean, if you use a few, it has or it shows a positive meaning, a positive feeling. And when you use few students, okay, it has a negative feeling. Here we have little and a little. Little and a little can be used with uncountable nouns. But little has negative meaning or negative feeling, but a little has a positive meaning or positive feeling. For example, there is little water in the glass, okay? It means that there is not much, okay? It is not possible to drink. But when we say there is a little water in the glass, okay? There is a little water in the glass. Here is still some, okay? We have some water, okay? And we can drink, okay? But it is a little, not a lot. Now the word or the quantifier some. We use some with countable nouns and also uncountable nouns. And also it is used in positive sentences, offering, and also in the request. For example, I have some books in the library. Here we have book as a countable noun, and we use countable plural nouns after some, okay? Some books. But we can say, I bought some iced tea for my friends. I bought some iced tea for my friends. Here, iced tea is an uncountable noun, and I use this word, okay, this noun after some. Would you like some coffee? Would you like some coffee? Okay, and here is an offer. And when we say, could I borrow some money? Could I borrow some money? Here, it's a request. So you can use some in positive sentences, offering and request. Okay, dear friends, here we have the last quantifier, any. Okay, we use any in negative sentences and also question. So you should know that after any, you can use countable nouns and also uncountable nouns, okay? For example, I don't have any friends in the school. I don't have any friends in the school, okay? And also, here we have friends as a countable noun and I use in the negative sentence, okay? I don't have any friends in the school. Another example is, there isn't any milk in the glass. There isn't any milk. Okay, milk as an uncountable noun, and I use after any milk, and in negative sentence, there isn't any milk in the glass. And also, for example, in the question form, you can say, is there any money in your bank account? Is there any money in your bank account? Okay, dear friends, this is the end of this video. I hope you learned something from this video. If you like it, you can share with your friends, and also you can subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to learn more English. Goodbye and have a great day. Bye!